Howdy there, everybody. This is Dr. Langlois again with the Pet Pantry in Lancaster County, and I'm sure a lot of you wonder, exactly what kind of cases and what kind of help do we supply when you donate generously to both Adley's Animal Rescue Fund and events like Maverick's March Madness that go directly towards Adley's Animal Rescue Fund. And I can tell you one of the cases is our little friend Dave here, who's actually pretty shy. Well, he just picked his head up a little bit to sort of say hello, but otherwise he's shy. He was an outdoor stray cat that was found unfortunately caught in a very, very rusty old leg trap. And you can see pictures of exactly how the trap looked here. It was probably one that was just left out, and he just unfortunately happened to kind of find his way into it. And some amazing Good Samaritans worked very, very hard to free him from it. And then they had to work even harder to try to catch him again after a couple of weeks because of a really, really severe injury to that front leg. So, if you're wondering exactly what Adley's Animal Rescue Fund helps provide the care for, then come along on this journey as we work to save the life of our friend Dave here.
The injury to Dave's front leg from the trap left us no option but to have to do a complete front leg amputation. However, something much more concerning arose as we looked at him further. His entire shoulder area was severely swollen with a firm mass, and when we examined things further, with a few radiographs, we uncovered what appeared to be a massive tumor growing around his humerus and affecting all of the tissues in that area. This would make surgery a lot more challenging, as one of the biggest concerns for growths in this area is a very aggressive tumor called a fibrosarcoma. We knew Dave was a fighter though, and really deserved the best chance possible, so the surgery to remove his leg went along as scheduled. Without attempting this surgery, there would have been no other option available for him except humane euthanasia. A 2-hour surgery followed to carefully remove his leg and the mass associated with it, while being extremely careful not to cause major bleeding or cause further damage to his body. In order to make sure the entire area of the mass was removed, he had to have his entire front leg, including the shoulder blade, removed during this surgery. Showing the true fighting spirit he had throughout everything, he came through anesthesia and surgery very well, and now was ready to start his road to recovery, while we sent out parts of the tumor on his leg for biopsy to know exactly what kind of cancer we were dealing with. He was not out of the woods by any means just yet, as he did have a little bit of a recovery period ahead of him.
So, it is about 8:30 in the evening now, and surgery is over, and our friend Dave here is out of surgery and recovering very nicely. He's got some great pain meds on board, and right now we are just going to continue to monitor him, let him basically sleep on those nice pain meds, and just let him recover. It was a little bit more of a difficult surgery, but certainly something that we are able to tackle thanks to your support, and we will hope that everything goes well through the night, and we will be back and checking on him in the morning. So we've got our results back today on our friend Dave and what the mass in his humerus was. And of course there's a lot of technical jargon here coming down and stuff like that, but the most important part that we are interested in is this little section right here, which gives us the microscopic findings and what they've diagnosed. And so they've diagnosed here what is known as an osteosarcoma, which is a type of bone cancer, which actually, while nobody likes to hear the term cancer in anything, compared to what he might have potentially had and what we were worried about, is not actually quite as bad, since it does seem to be something that was more self-contained and hopefully completely removed when we took the entire leg off with the amputation. So right now it's looking fairly good, especially considering that some of the survival times with this, as we look, where are we, right up here, median survival of 48, 49 months, so that is 4 years, and that's median, so he probably will go past that. And there has been no sign of spread anywhere else, which is all really good. And so right now, it's really just kind of waiting to see exactly how he continues to recover, making sure his wounds heal, but provided all that looks good, he's on the road to recovery.
So it's a big day here at the Pet Pantry for our buddy Dave here, as today is the day he finally gets to go home. He has fully healed up. Everything has looked good. There's been no sign of any kind of tumor recurrence or anything like that, which is all a really, really good sign. And he's, still adjusting a little bit to the whole three-legged thing, but he's getting it pretty well. And we are really excited from the fact that his owners/foster people are going to be coming to pick him up this afternoon and work with him a little bit more as far as socialization and introducing him to everything that's wonderful for the indoor cat life for him, as he certainly does deserve it. But again, he would not be able to have any of this support, any of this going home and enjoying a good life from here on in without your incredible support of the Adley's Rescue Fund. So, we are really thankful again for everybody that's donated to it, everybody who's followed along with this little bit saga of his as we've worked to get him healthy and cancer-free and on his way to a wonderful new life. So again, thank you all for donating to the Adley's Animal Rescue Fund and everything that you've donated to the Pet Pantry of Lancaster County. And right here, our buddy Dave is proof positive that every cent of your donations goes right to helping the animals that are most in need. So thank you for donating. Thank you for continuing to donate. And we will, of course, always be back to highlight more animals that are helped thanks to your generosity to the Pet Pantry of Lancaster County.